One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Two can be as bad as one. It's the loneliest number since the number one. From the Intelfluence headquarters in sunny Scottsdale, Arizona, this is the Intelfluence Influencer Spotlight. In each episode, we sit down with an influencer from our network and we discuss their background as well as their unique approach to influencer marketing. Kristyn Burtt is an award-winning host, reporter, and producer. She has covered the red carpet and behind the scenes at the Oscars, Emmys, and Tony Awards, and her work has been seen on AOL, MSN, Yahoo Lifestyle, and Insider, to name a few. Currently, she is the West Coast correspondent for Dance Network and an entertainment writer and correspondent for She Knows Entertainment and Soaps.com. Her one-hour dance interview show, To The Point with Kristyn Burtt, has become a must-watch series for commercial dance fans. Additionally, Kristyn appears weekly on the Tom Bernard podcast in Minneapolis and Metro News Hotline in West Virginia, dishing the latest in Hollywood news and entertainment. Check out dancedishwithkb.com to learn more, or follow Kristyn on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, to name a few. Cool. Kristyn, thanks so much for agreeing to do this with us. We really appreciate it. So can you tell us a little bit about how you got into dance and how that turned into a career as a reporter?
Yeah, it's kind of a funny story. I mean, I think like a lot of young boys and girls, I was in dance class growing up. I did work professionally as a kid and went to NYU and got my degree in dance. But after I graduated, I found myself a little burnt out and thinking, what am I going to do next? Because I didn't want to choreograph or teach or open a studio. And I kind of found a way to take my love of writing and research. I was someone who really loved school, and still take my love of dance and put the two of them together and become a dance journalist. And with the explosion of dance in TV and film, it's been the best gift to me because it's my passion, but at the same time, I still get to stay in the whole genre without completely leaving it.
I love it. I love it. Admittedly, I'm not very good, but a movie I loved, and it's kind of obscure, but it was Shall We Dance, but the Japanese version.
Oh, so the original one, and then they did it over here, I believe, right?
Yeah, the Richard Gere one I haven't seen, but I watched the Japanese version back when I was in school, and I've wanted to do dance lessons as a gift for my wife, but she's less into it than I am. She doesn't want to do it. I'm like, come on, that'd be fun.
It is such a great date night. My husband's a very good social dancer, and we'll go occasionally on Friday nights to a dance studio, and it is great because you're working out and then you're hanging out together. It's a great way to do it.
Totally. I thought it was a no-brainer, but I guess I have to keep working on her.
Oh, well, something else. She's got something else thinking she wants.
Exactly. So at what point did you branch out into influencer marketing?
I think it's been really interesting. I think for sure social media kind of made me think of different ways to try and communicate with people, ways to spread my message. And I think that with each new platform that sort of comes our way, you have to think outside the box and be really creative with things like that. And because I cover all of the TV dance shows, a lot of times I get a little spoiler or a little inside scoop. And I've done even small things of like, here's your 60-second dance scoop, here's what's happening. And that gets people excited about my message. And you can do the same exact thing when it comes to brands and sort of integrating that. I always try and look for things that kind of fit into dance, fitness, movement, healthy lifestyle. And for me and my audience, it works really well.
That's great. And as an influencer, can you think of like one or two brand collaborations to date that have been memorable that you've really liked?
Well, one of my favorites was Danskin because they're obviously a dancewear company, and they kind of gave me license to do what I want. You know, I would wear one of their sort of athleisure outfits, and then I'd have my husband go out. Of course, he had to help me out, but I'd go and shoot all of these fun, like leaping and jumping photos because, you know, action really creates emotion at the same time. And I'm like, I'm excited about the brand. I want other people to be excited about the brand. And to me, Danskin isn't like sitting home on the couch all the time. It can, you know, if you're hanging out and being comfortable. But to me, it really means just excitement, passion, movement. And I was so thrilled to be able to do something like that.
Totally. And you have a blog, and you're pretty much on all the major social networks out there. Do you have a favorite type, whether it be a visual-centric network or whether it's more like a long-form content platform. What's your favorite type of content to post?
That's a hard one. That's a little bit like, which one do you choose? I think what works best, honestly, for especially the dance industry, and there are so many dancers, choreographers, dance influencers, is Instagram. Although it's moving to TikTok too, I will say that. But the one nice thing about Instagram is that it allows you short form stories in terms of Instagram stories, in terms of your feed. But if you want to do something more rich in content, you have the platform where it's right there, IGTV, and you can sit there and you can go over 60 seconds. I can put an interview up, we can put a dance up, and I like having that flexibility. That's what really makes it worthwhile for me as a journalist.
That's great. Yeah, and TikTok definitely is addicting. Like, I think my producer's on it right now, actually.
Dancing right there on the side.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing. With dance, don't ignore what's happening with TikTok because it's pretty major.
Totally. We are recording, right, John? You're on it? Okay. And then, so I was reading your bio, and when I record the spoken intro, and it's very long, which means you have a lot of stuff going on. So with everything that you do, how do you structure your average day so you can get everything done that you need to do while remaining sane and enjoying life a little?
I am an early riser, so I'm someone that gets up at 5 every single day, and I sort of look at everything that I need to do, and then I go and work out because I need to get the stress out right away. And because for me, every day is different. There are some days it's a set visit and doing interviews out in the field. Other days it's a red carpet, and that happens in the evening. Some days I'm at my desk just typing away, doing articles. So I do have to really not only make time for the work that I need to do either in my office or out in the field, I also need to make sure that I'm getting up and I'm moving and doing everything else. And if I know that I have a day that's heavy on the back end, like afternoon and evening events, I will take that time for myself in the morning. If I know that I have a free night, then I just structure my workday like everyone else. Although I try and wrap up by 4 p.m. because I feel like I start to get a little tired because I'm getting up so early, and I just want to wrap it all up and be sharp for the next day.
Awesome. Last question of the day. So as an influencer, someone who's influential, what are some of your goals for the next year as it pertains to influencer marketing or just your career in general?
Well, I think one of my big things when it comes to dance is I always think dance is for everybody and everybody. And I think that that's the same type of message I want to take and present to brands when I'm working as an influencer, is that it's not just this beautiful artsy photo or crazy video. I want to make things approachable. I want things to feel authentic, and I want to work with brands that feel authentic to me, but also feel authentic to my audience. So that is really something that I'm looking forward to in 2020 when it comes to working with people.
Want to join Intellifluence as an influencer for free? It's easy. Visit Intellifluence.com, click on the influencers link, and then click on the Join for Free button to sign up. You'll get immediate access to our influencer marketplace where you can browse relevant offers from brands and apply on the spot. Earn cash quickly by referring your friends and family. You'll also be eligible to receive attractive product and service pitches from brands. There's absolutely no cost to join as an influencer, so we hope you take advantage of our service. Also, be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date. That's it for now. We hope to see you soon.